Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Novi Govi Russia. So, we just finished a war with Shun and Korea. Took some nice bit of land, now border Ming, but the plan now is to further ruin my manpower pool by declaring war on Oirat, and then maybe Khiva and QQ and Delhi and the like. So, who's disloyal? Crimea now. Well, Crimea River. Kozaka getting closer and closer to being annexed. We're now at 50%, so that's pretty nice. Let's send this up here instead. I'll send the units that aren't black flagged up, because they're a little closer. And we have Plotsky Noble Rebels. At least the Lithuanian separatists are gone, so there's not that to worry about. Let's push some more centres of trade. And the game wants me to intervene with the Religious League? No way. That's like certain death right now. You know what? Let's just integrate Circassia. I was going to leave it a while so that Crimea wouldn't be as pissy, but yeah. Let's just let Crimea be a bastion of crap. And then let's also remove the target neighbours rule, not the own subjects rule. More centres of trade. Because I'll have a lot of merchants, I'll end up having quite a few level 3 centres of trade, which is nice. Kharkov is owned by a member of the Orthodox faith. I'd rather give Galish a manufactory, quite frankly. So, Oirat. Oirat conquest of Transoxiana? No. Holy War? And let's get this. Yeah, that's a good plan. Then I think I kind of want to try and take the stuff that borders other nations, so that way they can't be taken by anyone else. Encase them like I did Jiangzhou. Could be a plan. Can I do that though? As in, does War Score allow it? Yeah, War Score totally allows it. I can do like that. Then they're encased. That's looking okay. And I think I need to take Tech 13 for my own security, so I will delay the ideas. Just a smidge. And I have printing press in Gotland of all places, which will then spread to Stockholm. Awesome stuff. I'm already getting it slowly in St. Petersburg, so that's not a problem. But that is a problem, however. This unit's going to have to pull away. Let's deal with this. I like how they rose in the province that I removed the fort in. I should have thought about it better. Okay. Where are you going? Narim. You're just running away further. I do not want to deal with that. If I get rich enough, I will start, like, forting up around my area. But for now, I'm just going to leave it at the forts that I have. Some of these forts are somewhat useful. I'll argue that the Shenyang fort is kind of useful at the moment. The Beijing one, less so, but oh well. Yeah. Getting access from Saxony there indicated that a lot of the Protestant Catholic League have already left. It's looking like a very one-sided... Yeah, that's looking one-sided. Reflected in how occupied Austria is already, despite being 2/3 of Europe. Crazy stuff. And Great Horde Separatists as well. Wonderful. Transoxiana are doing the annoying thing where they occupy provinces, however. Kind of annoying, because then I can't take it in the peace deal. Let's keep my current ruler. I turned them down because I didn't want to deal with the Streltsy modifiers when I was re-electing over and over, but actually I'm not re-electing over and over right now. Lost a lot of claims. The conversions are coming along quite nicely, which is good. Because of my adamancy with converting before I put everything into a trade company is still feeling a little stupid, but fun, I suppose. Let's see here. Reduce ship costs and lowering of autonomy. Perfect. I don't think the lowering of autonomy right now makes too much of a difference, quite frankly. And let's say heretics must burn. I would like Patriarch authority, please. Also what's quite nice is that my subjects are the ones getting the sieges in, so I can still perform a relatively decent peace deal, I assume. Another conversion down. And let's see here, because of Transoxiana I won't be able to encase Oirat, but I would like to end the war sooner rather than later. What's better, Human or Samarkand? I kind of want Samarkand. You know, actually, that being said, the borders are looking very much Oirat's only in the Human node, so that's a moot point. In that case, I'll take the back half of Oirat. Let's click the provinces properly, shall we? I can't do that, but I can do this. Perfect. Good enough for me. Transoxiana will take more Oirat land, bringing them down to a full annex next time. I can then apparently ride 126% overextension because someone forgot to wait for the other cause. Oh well. There might be one or two instances of separatist sentiment. So next up will be... I mean, I can fight Ming. I border Ming. I can just start taking round here. If needs be. No, John Joe is next. That's literally half a year. So let's get ready for John Joe with as many units as possible. Overkill seems to spring to mind as a useful word here. And it turns out Crimea dealt with the separatists that were here. Good for you. Thanks for your help. Let's grab more centres of trade. I think now's the time. It feels good. It probably doesn't feel good, but let's do it anyway. Let's move you from White Sea into Novgorod, Novigovorod. Because it's just a trade capital move, it does not affect what provinces can go into a trade company. There we go. Shouldn't affect my trade too much for the moment already, which is a pretty seamless transition. Luckily enough. And I have my Golden Age until absolutism. July 1606. So there's literally like a couple years difference. And that's it. Korean separatists. Man, am I glad that I put units around to get ready for Korean separatists. Oh, before this moves in? Okay. Let's give you this guy. And then catch you up in Mergen. Or Orokan. And this is actually going to sit in Gangya. Because it doesn't have a general. And I'll catch you there. Good. And this guy will go to John's capital of Alchaka. Awesome. And this one deals with this set of separatists. Ah, they're overreacting as always. I should have left that event going. It's an overextension event. See, there we go. Got it straight back. Ooh. I don't care about the level 3 half price because it's a spy network guy. Who cares? But otherwise, that's pretty neat. So that province will de-siege itself. And now I have my cores. I'm under the overextension limit. Perfect. Zhou themselves will be 50%. Let's go for the higher value. It will be 50%. But that shouldn't matter when the next... They'll be the only cores left to do, because the next batch together will all finish and bring me down to 0. So, in fact, I could just take them like ASAP as possible and still... Oh, Beijing is actually the correct amount of overextension. Nice. So basically, once Beijing is called, I'll actually already be in a decent place to just take Zhou. I'd also like to look into new allies. I don't think I want to regain Austria. I probably could, but I don't want to. Bremen. Ethiopia would. Are still pretty meaty. Delhi would. I don't want Delhi. Saxony could be a good one. We'll see. We'll see. But what I could also do is maybe try and disband the Empire. When Saxony becomes Emperor, there'll be very few people in the electorate chain. I can use a war against Riga as a way to occupy the electors' capitals. My only concern is that I haven't played enough of HRE to know if you can add an elector while at war as the Emperor. Because if you can't add an elector while you're at war, then it makes it real easy for me to come along and deal with Saxony, but I'm unsure as to that mechanic. Something other than Hesse I'm not massively into playing into the HRE. Oh, and Brandenburg, I guess. Brandenburg are kind of fun. But yeah, I'm not one for playing in the Empire. Awesome. You're done. Let's deal with your stragglers. And I'm at 102%. I can concentrate development from South Jilin and Ninguta. Brings me down to under 100. No overextension events for me, thank you. So let's grab more centres of trade. I didn't mean to press that, but sure. Nice. So yeah, I could get a trade company in the Baltic Sea when I have more provinces. Let's grab some workshops. Sounds like a plan. Chahar. Allied with Ming. Tributary state of Oirat, you say? Truce reset with Oirat, you say? Yeah, I think Ming's next. So, Holy War CB on Ming. Co-belligerate Chahar. Fight Oirat. Truce reset. Take more land. Perfect. Let's bring everybody in then. I meant of my units, not like I don't have anyone else like ally-wise I could bring in. However, that being said, do I have any potential allies that I like the look of? Maybe Pomerania. I don't think I want anyone in India because my next plan is India. I'm thinking take Ming and Chahar and Oirat just to stop that. Then come down for Delhi, Khiva, QQ. Ethiopia would be a neat ally. They're out of the way. They probably won't help me, but they're a diplomatic defense. Which doesn't help when an overtake Ottomans come knocking on my door. You could say. Oh, that's right. I had one stack trying to take on the stragglers. Good memory, me. Not. I only remembered because I saw the units come hurtling down. Never mind. And yeah, I want these frontiers to finish so that I can take this. I'm only a few more provinces away from the Siberian clan councils. So like Kamchatka and Chavchaveni. I'm also still the #1 great power, holding about 22 to 2300 dev. Not bad, not bad. Also, I clicked go to on the wrong province. What I meant to do was go to on the separatist winning, not Bar's religious turmoil crap. Couldn't care less. So yeah, one stack will just immediately stop Chahar. when this gets one province closer. And when this is ready, I'll just hit the button. So, Ming. Pangasinan don't care, they're literally right here. I wonder if they're Sunni or if they're still Mahayana though. Mongkong, over here, don't care. Daviet, looking fairly small. Yeah, none of this matters. None of this matters whatsoever. There's names in here, but they don't give me anything. Holy War. Chaha called in for Oirat to peace reset. Let's go. Deal with this. Awesome. And I'm back to having manpower. That's kind of neat. And goodbye, Denmark. In fact, I should really be taking on Sweden. I mean, Pomerania was somebody who I was thinking about for an alliance, but meh. So there's still a few provinces to convert in the Girin node. So Oirat, I don't even want money. I just want a truce. White peace. Just a white truce. Let's start working towards Ming. With both of these armies actually. A single 30k can do its thing on Kobdo. I'm sure that'd be more than enough for a white piece. If not already. Well, not already. So, yeah. Taking their capital should be enough. Astrakani peasants don't care. There's Pangasinan, who, by the way, remained Mahayana. They did not flip to Sunni, as they sometimes do, as per my previous remarks on the point. So, Oirat will likely white peace now. Oirat military strength. Fierce negotiator, length of war. I really don't buy the Oirat military strength thing. They say they have 30k, but where? What, like Transoxiana? Let's lose more corruption. My truce with Wu is over. With Lanshan, Shun and Tugning. Shun, however, my peace isn't up until 71. So I could get down to border Wu, fight Wu, call Shun in for white peace. You know, I'd rather make Shun the primary target of that war than co-belligerate Wu. So I could take them on later is what I'm trying to say. Put simply. And yeah, Pangasinan aren't really moving. Is theirs by right, but I will integrate Kazan next. So I don't mind. New land claimed. Okay. Took a while for them to find new land when I've had perm for some 130-ish years, but sure. 120-ish years. Like, Gallia is free. Cool. Truce with Lithuania's in 4 years' time. Let's see here. Kazakh. I'm already integrating you, Kazakh. If I wasn't already integrating Kazakh, I might have considered it the other way around, but that's why I gave Ashtikhan Kazan, because I want to integrate them next, and my relations are good. Which is a bit backwards, considering that Kazan was a good province for me, but nevertheless. Did I make Ashtikhan Orthodox? I didn't. So we handed an Orthodox province to a Sunni nation. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how this one plays out. Anyway, I'm currently not integrating Kazakh because Oirat are sieging. And Oirat will white peace me. Almost definitely. And yeah, I'm not going to cause 25 war score worth of peace for 200 ducats right now. So, white peace is in order. Take 13. One more to go. Then I can have trade ideas. Good stuff. I will likely be swapping my focus to dip at the next earliest convenience, which is now. Now is the next earliest convenience. And Pangasinan aren't moving, so let's get rid of these Sheepan separatists first. Great project upgrade cost. No, but you remind me. I haven't been looking at great projects the entire campaign so far. What do I get? I get like Kremlins and stuff, right? Because there's the Moscow Kremlin and the Ryazan Kremlin, I think. What else do I get? Tolerance of the True Faith. Oh, okay. Got survival with rulers religion. Cool. I have a few more around, but I can't remember where. Winter Palace. Absolutism and reform progress growth. Ooh. You know what? Maybe I should start looking into great projects. Like I should have done a long time ago. Oh well. Right, Yanzhou's done. Let's push to a Miao in this war. Vassal and Ming. I think I'll just go take on Monkong. Let's get them out. And I can just keep gaining claims on Ming. Very nice. Or just China in general. Chaha should also be annexable. Yeah, they've got no troops. So their desire to stay in the war is next to nothing. I mean, that puts me at 103% overextension. If I get a separatist sentiment event from this, that'd be somewhat funny. I mean, you can't do it now, but you know what I mean. If in that short time I got it, would have been funny. So Cassio is integrated. Great, that's one less vassal. So let's break this down. I'm at 20. I believe it's the exact trade value that it shows here, even though I collect more. So I need to get Great Britain out of the White Sea, which involves increasing my value in the North Sea so that they get less pull. I have precisely 2% of the North Sea. Something, they're pushing trade, so they get a lot of the power. Who knows, maybe I potentially build some boats and show England who's boss. Let's see, St. Petersburg have a shipyard. I'd rather Yaroslav will have a church. Looks good. This is my integrated. I was wondering why I had 3k. This was integrated. So it doesn't really count the 3k. So who's left in this war? Diviet, Pangasinan. I'm just talking notable non-co-belligerents. The victory of the Protestant League is still waiting to happen. I no longer have religious war against Khiva because Delhi did a thing. That's a good point. I mentioned that Delhi was potentially next. Maybe I should start shunting units that way. And I can fight Delhi. Espionage, offensive, administrative. Khorasan, Orissa, Sindh. I could ally Jampur. Call them in with the promise of land. Then maybe just not give them land. Or I could just increase favours real quick. QQ are in the War of the Protestant League. But they must have intervened? Or been called in as defensive or offensive? Because, like... No, they're just in the war. Oh, they're 8th. They intervened. I was going to say, there's no other possible way they could have got involved. But intervening works. I can also fight Transoxiana, but right now I do not really mind. Let's slow down these separatists. There is some in Cochin. So I'll keep this stack around here. Ooh, money. And I'm ahead again in Miltech, so let's grab some more quantity ideas. Good stuff. Good stuff. Then my question is, what do I actually want from the other participants of this war? Can I just peace out instead? I've got 77 admin though. So it would be pertinent of me to not... It wouldn't be pertinent of me to not gain the extra war score. So let's just keep going. And they did manage to siege Bukhara. Or I can just, peace them out now. Yeah. Let's take something like this for now. Money. Pillage capital. Slightly less money. That's looking fine. So, great projects. Let's build one. Global modifier for regiment costs. Oh, Heddle Stave Church will give me a missionary. Let's get that. Get more trade power. And then I think this is a good place to end this episode. So next time will be a war versus Delhi, I think. So let's do that next time, and I'll catch you in the next episode.